Hello everyone, PGMod Gaming. Welcome back to a brand new stream here on the channel. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day today. Man, man, I'm freaking having an amazing day. I hope everyone is also having an amazing day, but let's let's get my stream pulled up real quick. Give me a moment. And woo! And we're here. Hello stars, hello Android! Okay, let me get this posted real quick. Pin the message. And filter all messages. Okay. There we go. So, we're going to play some games today. I don't think I need to say that. We're just going to play some games today. Sorry for venting, but worst day ever. I got eliminated from 3 camps. Expect something else worse. Yeah, that's just it. Okay. A show. I said a show. We're going to play a game on Roblox that we haven't played for a while. And it's... Oh, hello neighbor, the Blues Curse. Now we're gonna get into this. We're gonna have a fun time with this. We're gonna have a very fun time with this. Oh my god, oh, holy shit. Man, come on, bro. Oh, come on. Can you stand over me, please? Give me some skins. He's Quagmire. Quagmire. Never really know what's gonna do next. He's Quagmire. Quagmire. Giggity, giggity, giggity. There's not really much in terms of all this stuff. Whoa, okay, what, giggity, giggity! Okay, time for a giggity, giggity moment. Oh man, bro. Oh man. Giggity, giggity! Once again, this frickin' thing's being a douchebag to me. Okay, there we go. Holy Weezy. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. Okay, we are up here. And we're gonna go down here. Oh, watch me freaking break this system, bro. I'm so good at breaking the system. Oh my god. Hello? Is anyone open, please? Come on! Try to open me. Bro, what the fuck? Oh my god, you dumbass, bro. Jesus, this game's controls are finicky. Okay. There we go then. Man. Okay, bro. I can jump out here real quick. Come up here. No. Okay, that film is a bit, but you know what? It is fine. Okay. Hello? The fuck? There we go. I was wondering what the fuck is going on with it. Man. Okay. Oh boy, bro. Oh boy. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I go down here with this thing, and I unlock this door with it. You know what? No, I'm not in the mood to play a game like that. That's freaking finicky as all hell. Man, I have to freaking be right up on the door and click 57 different times. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Stop it cramping, bro. I don't understand. Man, okay, whatever. It is what it is. Where is my pillow right there? Okie dokie. Okay, see you in a bit, stars. Who the fuck is Shrek's survey? I mean, Shrek's hotel. Move away to an unknown city with a car. You find yourself in the only hotel you could possibly find. An eerie, scary, and abandoned-looking hotel. However, you take no notice upon these factors and walk right in. Once you enter, you see Shrek staring at you, so you ask him for a few nights. He accepts, and you go to sleep in your cozy little room for the first night. As you go by, you experience horror-filled nightmares, the insanity in Shrek, and discover the hotel's truth. You realize that you have to escape Shrek's grasp. You spend 5 nights at Shrek's hotel, attempting to survive his evilness. Oh my god. I don't think I can play this, bro. Like, what the fuck is this? Bullshit. You know, I don't think I want to play that game. I don't know if I want to play that game. Bro, what is that? Oh my gosh. Welcome, Chips. Welcome, Potato Chips. So glad you're here. Okie dokie, bro. Time to look for an ego game. Man, if this freaking bug can stop flying around my room, that'd be great. Give me a moment, guys. Okay, bro, just give me a moment. Oh, hello, Lucky. Hello. Hello. Okay, bro. No, this is what we're gonna try and do. We're gonna try and play this game. Try and see if we can actually make it through this. Yeah, so far so good. Bro, okay. What the frick was that? That was a bunch of malarkey. That was a bunch of baloney. Woo! Bro, what the fuck? Man, hello Chips and hello Lucky. Oh man. Bro, this freaking bug keeps flying around my room. Okay, bro. What about time I just... What? What? No, Chips, I'm sorry. Please, Chips, please don't do anything to yourself. Please. I'm worried about you, Chips. Please don't do anything. Please don't end it. I'm sorry, Chips. Oh no. Why I don't fucking like these games. Oh my god, wait your fucking turn, you impatient, ignorant bitch. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my gee. I'm fucking getting sick and tired of these bullshit games. Okay, thank you, Chips. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, son of a bitch. Oh no. Okay, have sliced potato. Oh my god, bro, what the frick? That's too dark. I didn't fucking trust that shit. He didn't trust it. Yeah, that's what you get, bitch. Oh my god. Hello, Officer Steam. Here we go. Woo! Okay, back to where we've been before. Oh, we barely did. We just barely did. Holy crap. Woo! Bro, I almost had that, bro. What the fuck? Okay, common courtesy. Here we go. Awesome as ever. Here we go. Always stay professional. Always letting people do what they need to do. Man, I hate the obstacle so bad. Nah, obstacles is a freaking stinky butt, bro. Oh my god. Woo, bro, I'm the only one in here. Let's go. Man, it should be freaking smooth sailing for me. No problemos at all. It's always best when you have games like this and you're the only person in the server. You have less people to screw you over that way. Woo! Aw, thank you, Locky. I really love to have pets. Man, that obstacle is just I'm cleaning your booty. Oh man. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Woo! Okay, bro, making it back to where we were before. Oh my god. Bro, I fucking hate that bullshit, bro. Just be man. Woo! Man, bro, we're freaking doing awesome at this game. Come on. Oh my god, dude, that freaking thing's. Oh my god, bro. Man, this game sucks sometimes, bro. Like, sometimes I'll do one thing and then I'll do another. I'm like, are you fucking. I jumped there, man. What in the hell? Man, this game sucks sometimes, bro. I'm telling you. There we go. I did it, Buster. Oh my god, bro. Never mind. I got distracted by something else, so whoopsie daisies. Can I stop itching, please? God. Bro, what the Bro, what the fuck? Woo! Okay. A very beautiful also PG. Did you see my comment about the dick missing? I did! It was so funny! Bruh. You know what I call you, tick. Bruh! Oh, bruh. Man, this game's freaking ridiculous sometimes with this bullshit. Just be there. Just be there. Oh no, freaking way, bro. You're not doing that shit to me. Not in a million years. Woo! Are you kidding me? You barely grasped the edge of it and you were climbing up. Are you? That's a bunch of bullshit. Nah, bro. I ain't falling for that bullshit. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Aw, thank you, Lucky. Man, thank you for that. Oh my gosh, though. Woo! You bitch. Woo! Nice go, bro. I'm freaking awesome at this game. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Oh my god. Oh. Man, bro, you freaking game sucks sometimes, bro. I'm telling you right now. You bitch, no the fuck you do not. Nope, not even gonna try, bro. Not even gonna try. You bitch! Oh no. Oh my fucking god, this motherfucker. Hello, Lucas. Hello. No, bro, I'm not going, bro. I ain't going on it. No. See, this is why I don't like games like this. Because these two, more specifically this idiot's just freaking waiting for someone to go down it. Therefore, he can screw them over. I'm not going down it, bro. I'm not going down it. Bro, this is what this has come down to. This is what this has come down to. Idiot. Oh, it's okay, Stars. It's okay. I understand. Idiots. I done that so poorly. Actually, you know what? I won't do it. I won't do it. Dumbass. Man, bro, look at me getting farther than his bitch ass. You try to screw me over, and then that screws me over. Are you fucking kidding me? What the hell is that dumbass's problem anyway? Or just freaking has it out for me, dude. Woo! Man, look at me go. Woo! Okay, let's try making it up here. Woo! Man, I can't believe I made this. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord. Ah! What am I supposed to do there? Man, this game fucking sucks, bro. I'm such a pain in the ass. No, the fuck you don't, douchebag. Dumbass! Ugh. Bitch! Motherfucker wants to try and screw me over? Back when you're actually good at stuff, bro. Bro, I can't believe I actually freaking got him with that. Oh, man. Okay, bro, we're back to this point. I know the strategy for this one now. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Bro, bro, what the fuck do I do there? I'm not doing it. Nope. I'm not doing it. actually thought I'd fall for that. Man. Woo! Okay, bro. You know, though, the only freaking reason I did that to him was because he was gonna... Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? There's no way I undershot that. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Hope everyone's doing good, by the way. Are you fucking kidding me? How did I mess up there? How did I mess up? No, that was gonna backfire horribly. Okay. Oh, poor Aiden. Okay, now we're working good. Oh my god, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Well, how did she die? I swear she freaking got on top of it. Woo! Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh man. Okay, bro. I'm done with this. I'm done with this game. Okay, see you, stars. Love you, daughter. Oh man, I remember that game. The Lucky! It's the Lucky! Not the Lucky! Those are the fish! It's the fish! It's the fish! Man, such freaking good games, bro. I'm sorry, I was singing something in my head. Anyway, we're gonna go into the next game, a game that's not related to that whatsoever in any way, shape, or form. Oh man. Should I rank WrestleMania matches? No, just a weird thought. Should I rank WWE matches based on how much I like them? Man. Okay, guys, right now. Should I do a rank of every single WrestleMania 40 match of both nights? Should I do that? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Hello, Birthday Bear Rules, and hello, Riggy the plush rabbit monkey. Okay, but yeah. Should I make a ranking of all the WrestleMania 40 matches? Okay, hold up. Tier list maker. Okay, let's go tier list. Let's go WrestleMania. WrestleMania. Okay. So let's go WrestleMania 40 matches. Okay. Okay, yes, here we go. We're gonna go A tier, we're gonna go B B tier, C tier, D tier, and F tier. So let me just okay. Actually, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go do something. Be right back. Okay, bros, we are back. Okay. No, wait, if you want to watch my ARG recommend, okay. Okay, man. So this is the WWE WrestleMania 40 match tier list. Now I am going to actually let me get this set up again. Okay, let me. Is there a way to open images in the new tab? Okay. Let me. There's images. Okay, no. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Let's get all these open image in a new tab. Um, open image in a new tab. 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 Um, okay, hold on. Okay. Um, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Okay, guys, hold on. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Oh boy. Okay. Hold on, guys. It's gonna take me a sec. Okay, please. Please don't leave. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. Hold on. Give me a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a minute while I try and look for stuff. Okay, wait. Okay, never mind. Okay. Sorry, I was gonna do something, but decided never mind. Okay, so here's how this is gonna work. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different tiers. You got 5 different tiers. Uh, A basically means the greatest match of them all. One of the greatest matches of all time. B, C, you guys know what B, C, D means. And F just means it's the worst. It was downright deplorable. It was boring. It wasn't interesting. It made me want to switch off the channel with him watching it. So we're just going to start off, and luckily these are all in order, so I don't have to go digging. The first match is going to be the opener of night 1, because all these matches right here from night 1, all these matches down here are from night 2, and they're all in order. So starting off the night 1, we had the WWE Women's World Champion match between the champion Rhea Ripley, who at this point has been champion for about a year, a little bit over a year, and the challenger Becky Lynch, who had earned this spot after she won Elimination Chamber, I think 2 months prior. Okay, so let me just say, night 1, and I have seen criticism on this, but night 1 was just boring, not because of any of the matches. I mean, except for this one, but we'll get into this one in a second. But the night 1 was just terrible in regards of outside interference. And when I say outside interference, I mean it was in Philadelphia in April. It was cold. People were freezing. And it was an open roof building, which means all that cold air was getting into the arena. There was no inside heating. Keep that in mind. Number 2, the crowd apparently not having it. The crowd the Philadelphia crowd was just apparently not having it. Ignore all the ads on the side. I have no idea why they're there. No. Ignore the ads. They are not important. But the fans were just not in it night one. Granted, they did end up picking up the pace night two. They heard the complaints. They were like, oh boy, we got to make sure night two is a banger. But let's talk about this first match. First of all, I feel like Becky Lynch was kind of at a disadvantage, a mega disadvantage compared to Rhea. Because yes, they were both freezing their butts off in the freezing cold. Again, if I remember correctly, let me search this up real quick. What was the temperature like at WrestleMania 40? Oh boy. WrestleMania 40, night one was at 38 degree. They were wrestling in 38 degree weather in Philadelphia. So already they were both at a disadvantage there with the freaking arena being freezing ass cold. But on top of that, Becky Lynch was also at a mega disadvantage because she was sick during this entire match. I think the commentators have been saying that she was wrestling when she was running a fever of around like 103, I think 104. I could be wrong on that, but props to Becky Lynch for wrestling not only in the freezing cold, freezing her ass off, but also having a severe fever. So, and she still put on one hell of a match, I will say. I do forget things easily, so I will probably miss some things, some key moments from the match, but this entire match was freaking insane. There was one moment where Rhea Ripley had Becky Lynch in an electric chair, which for those who do not know, it's basically when someone sits on top of your shoulders. Basically like you're giving someone a piggyback ride. You know, they're sitting on your shoulders. You know, their legs are draped over your shoulders, but it's not in like a power bomb position where they're, you know, you're both facing the opposite direction. No, but she she had Becky Lynch in a electric chair hold, and it ended up diving over the top rope to the outside of the ring before Becky Lynch literally got dropped on the floor, which was insane. And then Rhea Ripley went for a riptide on her finisher, riptide on the turnbuckle on the corner, and then just another riptide out of nowhere to get the win. So props to Rhea. She is no longer the champion, tragically, because she did have to give up her championship due to injury, and Becky Lynch did eventually end up winning it in a women's battle royal. So she may not have won the title at WrestleMania, but she still did end up winning the title anyway. So, man, okay. So this match, solid match. It was a good match, but I don't think it was, you know, grandioso. So we're just gonna put it in A tier. And actually, I think we should add another row for just S tier. Not any S tier, S tier. Okay. You know, this gets a solid B tier for me. I personally like it. It wasn't too interesting for me, but it was still a very solid match for what it was. Now this one I really like. So this was the oh boy, bro. This was the 6-pack ladder match for the 6-pack tag team ladder match for the undisputed WWE tag titles. Now, I put this in A already because it was a very phenomenal match. Now, there was no story going into this match. It was just supposed to be a fun little car crash for, you know, regular people who aren't really wrestling fans to enjoy. This was kind of just a match for, like, oh, if you're only watching this because of, you know, Logan Paul or The Rock, you know, but you don't know what any of these other people are, do not know the stories of this. You don't need to know the story of this. There is no story behind this. This is just a simple car wreck for your entertainment. As I've heard, my good favorite YouTuber, wrestling YouTuber Santi's app say this is a car wreck for your entertainment. And boy, did this have a bunch of people in it. Let us look at all the people on this match card, and because it was a lot. Okay. Open image in tab. Okay. Let's just zoom out a little bit. Okay. So let's look at all the competitors that we have for this one. We got of course, the Undisputed Tag Champs at the time, Judgment Day's Finn Balor and Damian Priest. And then he had all the challengers. You had Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston of the New Day. You had Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa of DIY. Yes, that is their name, DIY. You had up-and-comers, really good up-and-comers of the New Catch Republic, which is Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. Phenomenal tag team, by the way. Honestly, one of the new greatest tag teams. You had the team of A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. And you had my personal favorite team, Awesome Truth, The Miz and R-Truth. Honestly, one of the greatest tag teams of all time. So, this, like I said, was a car wreck for your entertainment. There were insane bumps. There were insane falls. We had people going through ladders. We had people falling off of ladders. We even had ladders that were literally about to buckle down on their own legs. So it was great all around. And you had people like, well, there was really only one person that got involved. That was JD McDonough of the Judgment Day. But the whole rules of this match, I know it confused some people, but I know it didn't confuse me. Basically, both sets of tag titles, the Raw tag titles and the SmackDown tag titles, were both hanging separately, and the match didn't officially end until both sets of titles were down. So you could take down one set of titles and win those, but the match doesn't end until you get the other set of titles. So, and this also ended up doing what a lot of people were wanting, which was split up the tag team titles and have, you know, both tag titles go to, you know, split into opposite shows, into, you know, their respective shows. So, you know, I really liked it. I didn't really care for the SmackDown tag title winners. I don't know. I don't care for Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, you know, but props to them. They won the tag titles. They won the SmackDown tag titles. Good for them. Like I said, don't really care for Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Who knows? Maybe once they start respecting people more, I'll actually start respecting them more. But personally, my favorite moment, and this was actually one of my favorite, best moment of this match, was R-Truth finally overcoming the Judgment Day that he had been kicked out of after he was trying to unofficially be a part of them, and not only win his first ever WrestleMania match since he joined back in like 2002, but also for him and Miz to become tag champions for the first time in their career. Honestly, if you have not seen anything about R-Truth, look up WWE R-Truth. Dude's a national treasure and we gotta protect him. Dude is funny as all hell. He is a comedic character, but he is a damn good comedic character. So this one gets an A. Next match, I didn't really care for this one much. I'm just gonna put it at C tier. Actually, no, I'm gonna put this at D tier. And here's why. So this is the match between Rey Mysterio, Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio, and Andrade of the LWO versus Judgment Day member Dominic Mysterio and his tag partner Santos Escobar, former LWO member and now leader of the brand new Legado del Fantasma. This was it was meh. Didn't care for it. Mostly because it was just a standard tag match with Legado del Fantasma and LWO just battling it out on the sides. Really nothing more. And I did think this was, kind of cool the first time watching it, but looking back, I can see it probably wasn't the greatest when you had Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson from the Philadelphia Eagles end up getting involved, you know, jumping over the barricade and, luchador masks and beating the shit out of Dominic Mysterio to help Rey and Andrade. I don't know. I kind of get why they did it because. What? Tell me why ain't nothing but heartache. Oh my god. Also me back. Backstreet Boys. Hello, stars. Welcome back. But, I understand why Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson got involved. They are from the Philadelphia Eagles. It's a Philadelphia crowd in the Philadelphia Eagles Stadium or whatever. I get it. It's nice for the Philadelphia fan, but for people like myself who do not care much for football, I don't know. It just like even when I saw them, I'm like, who? I didn't understand who they were at first, and then after I found out who they were, I understood completely because I do not watch football. So this gets a D tier. But at least this is better than the brother versus brother Jimmy versus Jey Uso match. Or I'm pretty sure we can just relabel this the super kick match, because that's pretty much the only thing these two did for a majority of the match. There were no special moves. There was like a frog splash. Like there was one frog splash. I think there was like one spear. I mean, Jimmy did do a little bit of, mind games as he was pleading with Jey Uso to not super kick him again. And Jey falling for it, and then all of a sudden Jimmy turning on him, which barely lasted long because Jey got the upper hand once again and ended up winning. But this was just a bore. Like, this was such a bore. I cannot explain to you how much of a bore this was from start to finish. And thank God it wasn't either the opener or the main event of night one, because this was terrible. No offense to Jey Uso, no offense to Jimmy Uso. Both very incredible and talented individuals, but this match was not WrestleMania worthy. WWE has had this trend where every 15 years they have a brother versus brother match. This is, the third ever time we've seen a brother versus brother match. The first time we had a brother versus brother match was at WrestleMania 10 with Bret Hart and Owen Hart. And then we had another one 15 years later at WrestleMania 25 with Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy. And 15 years later, we had this match, which should have lived up to the expectations of the last two brother versus brother matches, but failed to deliver. And what's worse is that you had this match in the city of brotherly love of Philadelphia as they were portraying it in hype for WrestleMania. This should have just been a city of brotherly love street fight match. I feel like that would have, been more entertaining. And I'm not the only one who thinks this is boring. A lot of people thought this was boring as well. I just don't like it. At the end of the day, looking back at it, it was really just only super kicks, and that was it. That was the only thing they did. Like I said, there was like one or two frog splashes and like maybe a spear, but other than that, it was just super kicks and nothing else. So that is honestly an F tier. Oh my god. Now, this next match, I didn't know what to think of it at first, because I mean it's a 3-on-3 tag match, and it was really only like 6 minutes long, around 6 to 7 minutes long. And I didn't really have any expectations going into this match, but after what I saw, I can tell you that all 6 of these women had a stellar performance all around. So I'm going to place this one in solid B tier. It's not quite an A tier, but it's not so bad that it made me want to rip my hair out like these two. Hey BG, I wanted to say something to you. Okay, sorry, so you can say that while I'm explaining. But so this was the the 3-on-3 tag match between Damage Control's Asuka and Kairi Sane, who are the tag champions, and the Kabuki Warriors, and Dakota Kai, going up against Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill. Now, let me tell you about Jade. Jade is probably becoming my new favorite female roster. You are my fire. Aw, thank you. Oh my god, I just realized. You are my fire, the one desire, believe when I say that I want it that way. My mom's more of an NSYNC fan anyway, just saying. But let me tell you about Jade Cargill. I feel like Jade Cargill is becoming one of my new favorite female superstars on the roster. She was originally from the rival promotion AEW before I think her contract expired, and then she was drafted to the WWE instead. She signed a contract with the WWE, and we have been hyped about her for months, since like I think SummerSlam of last year, which was like August last year before school started. But we didn't actually see her compete until the Royal Rumble back in January. And then she didn't officially sign until, like, I think March, maybe? I don't know, but man, this, this is this is super intriguing. Thanks so much for doing. You're welcome, Chips. But Jade Cargill, amazing woman, beast of a competitor. Girl is chiseled. She is a sculpture. I know that sounds weird, but trust me, oh my god. And so, and these 3 had a powerful entrance coming in. Like they were coming down from like the heavens, like on a freaking platform, like they were goddesses. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, all 6 of these women, they had like a minute each to shine, and all 6 of them had an amazing performance. But and they were like, I can't remember, it was either Bianca or Naomi that were getting just dominated by Damage Control for a majority of the match before tag, because they didn't want them to tag in Jade Cargill, because they knew exactly what would happen once Jade Cargill was tagged in. And as soon as Jade was tagged in, all 3 of these girls just stopped. They froze in place in pure horror, because they knew they were going to get an ass whipping. And boy, an ass whipping did they get. And eventually, she ended up pinning, I can't remember who, but ended up winning the match for her team. And Bianca Belair, just a little side note, this is from Backlash earlier this month. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair did team up against the Kabuki Warriors and won the tag titles. So now Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair are now both tag titles. So pretty good stuff for your first, pretty good thing to, win a championship within like your first couple months in the WWE. And honestly, I feel like Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair make a fantastic team. I mean, people thought that they were going to be having a match together at WrestleMania after their little standoff at the Royal Rumble, but guess not. Now we're going on to our first. Ooh, I gotta say, this is probably our. No. We gotta save our S tier. Oh, who am I kidding? This was a fantastic match. This was a fantastic match from beginning to end. It told an amazing story. The Intercontinental Championship against Sami Zayn versus the champion, Ring General Gunther. Honestly, as much as I despise Gunther as a heel, you know, as much as I despise him for his heel work, I do gotta give credit where credit is due. Dude is an amazing performer. He's not like Roman Reigns. He's not like Damage Control, where, like, he's not like all these other factions or tag teams where they have to rely on you know, their team to help them get through a match. Gunther is just as capable of getting through a match on his own. His only downfall, the only reason he lost, which he did lose, was because of his cockiness and his arrogance. That's the only thing that led to his downfall. Other than that, if he had just pinned Sami Zayn at the right time, he would have retained and continue being the longest reigning Intercontinental Championship in WWE history. Which, like I said, he is the longest reigning WWE Intercontinental Champion in history. With his reign ending at WrestleMania after 666 days. How ironic is that? Hello, Emerald! But when I tell you that off the bat, people going into this were not expecting anything good, mostly because Sami Zayn, people feel like Sami Zayn shouldn't have won the gauntlet match to get this title opportunity. It should have been, people thought it should have been Chad Gable, who had been feuding with Gunther for months and, you know, has been going after that title for months. So a lot of people did think that this really should have been Sami Zayn. I mean, not Sami Zayn. People really thought that this should have been Chad Gable's spot and not Sami Zayn's spot. But, and they were also upset with the fact that they really haven't been hyping this match up because these two had never really had any story with each other. They've never had any history with each other. You know, yes, they did have a little bit of a feud when Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens were the tag team champions, but that was toward, like that was a couple weeks after WrestleMania 39 of last year. Other than that, they didn't really interact with each other until after Sami Zayn won a gauntlet match a couple weeks before WrestleMania. So there was really no story going into it. And if they were going to build a story, it would have to be super quick because WrestleMania was right around the corner. So, you know, you had Chad Gable training Sami Zayn and all this other stuff and trying to get him ready for Gunther because apparently no one knows Gunther as well as Chad Gable. Now, here's where stuff really really gets interesting. Hello, Stolix. No, here's where things really get interesting. Right before Sami Zayn was about to go out for his match at WrestleMania against Gunther, right before he went out, there was a beautiful backstage segment between Sami Zayn and his wife, telling his wife to stay at the hotel, to keep her daughter at the hotel in the back because he did not want his daughter seeing what was about to go down, or what was probably about to go down in the ring. Then he walks forward some, runs into Chad Gable, who wishes him good luck, and asks and tells Sami that he needs to go out there on his own, that he's ready to face Gunther. And then he walks through the backstage area, only to be met with his good friend and former tag team champion partner, Kevin Owens, who gives him a slap on the chest, tells him to go get it, and then his music hits and he walks out. Probably that was probably better storytelling than the story that they were trying to hype up for the last couple weeks. And then the match starts, and I'm pretty sure Sami Zayn was probably getting dominated for a majority of it. Heck, I'm pretty sure he was dead for a, like, I think he probably should have been legally pronounced dead for a short while during that entire match. So, when this man's been taken. Let me tell you, Sami Zayn is probably the most resilient man on the roster because this dude's getting hit with like 70 different finishers by this man. Getting hit with several power bombs, getting hit with several chops, getting hit with several clotheslines, getting hit with everything in his arsenal, and he's still kicking out. Don't know how, he just is. Getting put in several sleeper holes, getting put in even more power bombs, even more finishers. It's literally just a finisher fest for this man as he keeps beating the ever-living hell out of Sami Zayn. Yet he keeps kicking out at 2. So then Gunther, being the man that he is, starts getting more cocky. Starts taunting Sammy's wife, who's sitting in the front row. And Sammy's wife, she's not taking none of it. She's arguing with this man, trying to get him to shut up. And eventually, after so many frog splashes, he tries to go for one more. Goes to the top rope before Sammy starts convulsing on the ground, gets up, hits him with a freaking haluva kick off of the, on the top rope, takes Gunther and hits him with the nastiest brainbuster I think I've ever seen. Only to hit him with 2 more haluva kicks in the opposite corner and pin him for a 3 count, becoming the new Intercontinental Champion and ending a historic Intercontinental title reign. Holy crap, this was amazing. This goes into S tier 100%. Woo! Man. And then we get tonight, the main event of night 1, the tag team match between the World Heavyweight Champion Seth freaking Rollins and the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes teaming up against the final boss, The Rock, and the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the undisputed WWE World Universal Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns. Everyone, let's acknowledge Roman Reigns real quick. Rest in peace. He's not dead. He just lost his championship. We'll get to that later. Acknowledge your tribal chief right now. Put a finger in the air. Acknowledge your tribal chief. This is... I don't do this much because I don't care to acknowledge Roman Reigns, but acknowledge the tribal chief. And this whole match was to determine if the main event of Night 2, WrestleMania Night 2 Sunday, would be Bloodline rules or not. If Cody and Seth win, it's Bloodline free. Cody Rhodes gets to fight Roman Reigns, no interference whatsoever. But if Roman and Rock win, which they did, then Night 2, the main event of Night 2 would be Bloodline rules, anything goes. And the match is off hot. Let's just say that. We're not off hot. Okay, usually Roman Reigns matches start off pretty slow. He likes to build. You know, he likes to build. He likes to start off slow, and then he likes to progressively build into, you know, some more fast-paced, crazy action shit. So, let's just skip to the part where they actually start throwing hands. Eventually, this stuff ends up getting to the outside, and the referee starts counting because it's a normal match. The Rock, however, threatens the referee, saying, if you even count, I will fire you. Because he is not only the final boss, that is what he's labeled, but he is literally their boss. Literally their boss. And literally the referee's boss. Because he's board member of TKO, the parent company that owns both the UFC and the WWE. So technically, he does have authority to fire that referee, sadly. So this essentially just became a no-holds-barred street fight tag team match. And it's so crazy that that they have to have 2 different camera angles because 2 people went one way, the other 2 went the other way. Okay? Pretty sure it was Rock and Cody, I don't remember who, that were fighting in the crowd. Meanwhile, Roman and Seth were fighting on the ramp. Again, I don't remember if that's the correct combination of people, but I don't care. Only for the Cody. So let's just get forward to some of the highlights. Like Cody Rhodes giving The Rock his own finisher move, the Rock Bottom, through an announce table. That was insane. Or how about Roman Reigns accidentally spearing The Rock and The Rock making it look like it hurt. The Rock made it look like he just got hit by a semi-truck. That's how hard that spear hit The Rock. And then you have Cody Rhodes and Seth frickin' Rollins doing a double pedigree, a pedigree in stereo on both The Rock and Roman, going for a double pin only for both The Rock and Roman to kick out. And then all of a sudden, you got The Rock coming in, giving Cody Rhodes, first of all, you have Seth on the outside on the barricade, and Roman spearing him through the barricade. And then you have The Rock, who is the legal man, and Cody, who is also the legal man for his team. The Rock gives Cody Rhodes a rock bottom and a people's elbow and finishes off the match and wins, making Night 2 Bloodline Rules. This match was amazing from start to finish. No, don't want that. This match was amazing from start to finish. This is why it goes in S tier as well. In fact, I'd say it's better than Sammy versus Gunther, in my opinion. Let's get on to this match, because Night 2 is also very much insane. In fact, I'd say Night 2 is better than Night 1, arguably. So, first match you had of the night was Seth freaking Rollins versus Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship. And, oh boy, let me tell you, Seth was not feeling it after last night, and Drew McIntyre knew this. Drew McIntyre, let's just say that leading up to this has been an egotistical maniac to both Seth Rollins as well as CM Punk. Now, there is a special stipulation for this match in the fact that CM Punk, the man that both these two hate, is on commentary, because at the Royal Rumble, Drew McIntyre tore the tricep of CM Punk, making him unable to compete. Sorry, but I'm gonna stop chatting because I want to... Okay, you do that. You do that, Stars. So, you have CM Punk on commentary, a man who both Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre hate, and you have Seth Rollins with an injured knee after what happened the night before. And right off the gate, Drew McIntyre hits Seth Rollins. As soon as the bell rings, Drew McIntyre hits Seth with his finishing Claymore move and goes for the pin. We're all thinking, oh shit, this is a squash match. This is Drew McIntyre winning the championship in like 5-6 seconds. This match is going to be faster than The Rock versus Eric Rowan, which was 6 seconds. Okay, so that was when The Rock did one singular rock bottom on Eric Rowan as soon as the bell rang and pinned him 1, 2, 3. Even the announcer was like, "You're a winner by 6 seconds." That's not important. But Seth miraculously kicks out at 2. And let me just say, this whole entire match, it was nothing but a finisher fest. You had claymores, you had stomps, you had pedigrees, you had future shock DDTs. Literally everywhere. You had Seth giving Drew McIntyre a curb stomp on the table, on the announce table. You had so many more. You had Drew McIntyre going after the injured knee of Seth. This entire thing was just absolutely insane. And although I said that, a super kick fest is a bore, this finisher fest made sense. This made sense for the level of rivalry that these two have had, and honestly, it was incredible. Now, Drew McIntyre, toward the end of the match, hit Seth Rollins with a Claymore, kicked out at 2. hits him with another Claymore, 1, 2, 3. Drew McIntyre wins. Drew McIntyre finally wins a world championship in front of a live audience, because the first time he won a world championship was back in 2020 against Brock Lesnar, but it was in the Performance Center, and there was nobody there at WrestleMania to watch it, no live crowd to watch it. And so Drew McIntyre's whole thing is that he's been wanting to win another championship to make up for his, win at WrestleMania, except there was nobody there. So he finally won. He finally achieved his dream of winning a world championship at WrestleMania with a live crowd watching to celebrate with him. Celebrates with his wife, gives his wife a kiss. And let me also say, fun fact, this dude tweeted something in the middle of the match. Like, he literally tweeted, bored at work, lol, while during a match on WrestleMania on his wife's phone. It was incredible. But Drew McIntyre then sees CM Punk on commentary, goes over, and decides to taunt him. Now, reminder, CM Punk's in an arm sling. His arm's like an arm brace because of the injured tricep. And all of a sudden, as Drew McIntyre is standing on top of the announce table with his back turned, CM Punk attacks him out of nowhere and starts beating the crap out of him. Ends up taking his arm brace off and starts beating him with that, which a lot of people suggest, and myself included, are thinking, oh crap, CM Punk's physical therapy and recovery is going way sooner than we thought, and CM Punk might actually be ready to go back to in-ring wrestling again, probably as soon as SummerSlam. I don't know. That's just a prediction I've heard some people say. So I don't know for sure. But as soon as CM Punk's done beating the crap out of him, Damian Priest's music hits. And out comes Senor Money in the Bank Damian Priest with his Money in the Bank briefcase, running down the ramp as fast as he can, and cashes in his Money in the Bank briefcase, gets Drew McIntyre into the ring, hits him with the South of Heaven, and pins Drew McIntyre 1, 2, 3, and Damian Priest becomes the new World Heavyweight Championship. The new World Heavyweight Champion. Drew McIntyre held the World Heavyweight Championship for a staggering 5 minutes before he lost the World Heavyweight Championship. This match was great. It's going in A tier. Now, Street Profits. So this match was the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley, the Pride, versus the Final Testaments, AOP, Authors of Pain, and Karrion Kross. Now, this match was a Philadelphia street fight match, which basically means anything goes. There's no disqualifications whatsoever. And here's the thing. This match was going to be originally toward the D tier, maybe even F tier, but this match gets a solid C tier. It's not as good as these 6 matches right here, but it is, by God, not as bad as these 2. And there's a reason for that, because they knew, the WWE knew, that this match would not be as good as it would have been originally with just them in a Philadelphia street fight. So they decided to spice it up a little bit by adding WWE Hall of Famer Snoop Dogg on commentary. I'm not making this up. Snoop Dogg on commentary. And having ECW legend and Hall of Famer Bubba Ray Dudley of the Dudley Boys be the special guest referee for this match. Honestly, if it wasn't for those two, this match probably would have been toward the bottom of this list for not being interesting. But because of Snoop Dogg and Bubba Ray Dudley, this match, instant A+. I mean, not A+, but instant C. Okay? And I won't dwell too much into this match. I'll just skim through these real quick, actually. Just give you the highlights real quick, because I don't have time and I got stuff to do later. Basically, Karrion Kross pushes Bubba Ray Dudley because he feels that he didn't count fast enough. And Bubba Ray Dudley puts on the signature Dudley glasses and starts basically orchestrating the Pride here, the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley, basically what to do. And they they basically picked up the victory because of Bubba Ray Dudley. So that was cool. Then we got this match. A tier. No question about it. LA Knight versus AJ Styles. The bell didn't even ring, and these two were throwing punches at each other like they hated each other. They have been at each other's throats for months. Like, to the point where you have LA Knight showing up to AJ Styles' house and beating him on his front lawn and having police arrest him, and having LA Knight dress up as security and sneak attacking AJ Styles from behind. And then you had AJ Styles flying all the way out to Australia to screw LA Knight over in his first ever Elimination Chamber match. It was insane. You had them revealing the concrete, exposing the concrete underneath the padding outside the ring and beating each other on there. You had the... It was insane, but ultimately LA Knight hit AJ Styles with a BFT and ended up winning the match. Solid match that goes in A tier. Then you have the triple threat match for the United States Championship between the champion Logan Paul versus the RKO show, Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. Stellar match. Also A tier. Also A tier. Okay, you have Logan coming out with this obnoxious, Prime Bottle truck and shooting fireworks in the air with this obnoxious Prime Bottle cannon. And then he had Kevin Owens come out in a freaking, small four-wheeler driving down to the ring, and as soon as Randy Orton's music hits, he backs all the way up the ramp and tells Randy Orton to get on. Because these two are friends. Randy Orton and Kevin Owens are friends. I don't know how long it's going to be for, but they are friends. And they ended up driving down to the ring together and started beating the crap out of Logan Paul immediately. And just a reminder, Logan Paul has a Prime Bottle mascot on the outside of the ring, at ringside. But Logan Paul does everything he can to get Kevin Owens and Randy Orton to fight, and eventually they do. And then, toward the middle of the match, or toward the end of the match, I don't remember, Randy Orton sets Logan Paul for a punt kick, and that move that he hasn't done. He doesn't do the punt kick often, but it is a deadly move when he does it. Okay? Only for Logan Paul to get saved by the Prime Bottle. And last year he was saved by the Prime Bottle against his match against Seth Rollins, and that was KSI. So who is in the Prime Bottle this year? Is it KSI again? Is it Jake Paul? Turns out the guy who saved Logan Paul was none other than popular Twitch streamer and YouTube streamer IShowSpeed. That's it. That's all you need to know about who's in the Prime Bottles. IShowSpeed. And then he freaking pushes Randy Orton only for Orton to Sparta kick him into oblivion, tear off the Prime Bottle costume, and give IShowSpeed an RKO through the table, but not before barking in Speed's face. It was insane. And then Logan Paul, of course, using his dirty tactics and taking advantage of the situation to pick up the victory. But this match is a solid A tier. Then we got the Women's Championship match between the champion Io Sky and former Damage Control leader Bayley, winner of the 2024 Women's Royal Rumble. This was a good match. That's all I'm going to say. This goes right here. And the reason for that is Bayley started Damage Control back in 2022, SummerSlam 2022, and they were dominant. Though after the Royal Rumble, where Bayley ended up winning, Io Sky and the rest of Damage Control ended up turning on her. And since then, Bayley has been after Damage Control ever since. So what does she do? She decides to challenge her former Damage Control member, Io Sky, for a championship. And this was beautiful from start to finish. First of all, she came out, her entrance, like she was an Egyptian goddess. Okay, that was insane. But I don't really know what else to say about this match. I will admit, I do not remember all the details of this match, or all the highlights, but this was amazing. I do remember this being amazing, so sorry if you guys really wanted me to talk about this one, but still. And then we got the final match of the night, the Bloodline Rules match for the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship match between the champion Roman Reigns and the challenger, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about this match. I'm just going to skip toward the end of this match, the last 8 to 10 minutes of this match, which was literally just the most overbooked match of all time, and I loved it. When I tell you, I was jumping up and down, and I was crying during this. My brother literally had to hold my hand and console me. I was so overcome with emotions by this. It was insane. Cody Rhodes' whole shtick was that he was trying to finish his story. His story being to achieve the championship that his dad never won. Because several years ago, his dad, the late great American Dream Dusty Rhodes, won a World Heavyweight Championship, but because it was via countout, he didn't actually keep the title. He actually ended up losing because of Champion's Advantage. So his whole story is to be the first family in the Rhodes family, in the entire Rhodes family, to win a World Heavyweight Championship. Now, he was the first Rhodes member of the Rhodes family, you know, himself, Dusty Rhodes, Dustin Rhodes, his brother, to actually win the Royal Rumble, and he is actually the fourth ever person to win back-to-back Royal Rumbles. But, man, this was insane. He had been screwed out of the title last year because of the Bloodline, and because this was Bloodline Rules, people were thinking that, oh, he's getting screwed again. But when I tell you, toward the last 8 to 10 minutes of this match was insane. First of all, this all started with Jimmy Uso, when Jimmy Uso came out and tried to help Roman Reigns by beating the crap out of Cody Rhodes. Then whose music hits? Other than Jey Uso, who, like I said earlier, Jimmy and Jey Uso had fought the previous night at WrestleMania, on WrestleMania Saturday, Night 1, in this terrible match. Except their little 3-minute brawl here was better than whatever the hell this thing is, if you can even call this a match. With Jey Uso giving a spear to Jimmy Uso off the top of the ramp through 2 tables, and let me tell you, that fall looked like it was about maybe 2 stories tall of a fall, you know? Then Cody Rhodes goes for a triple crossroads, a crossroads trinity, right? Only before getting attacked from behind by Solo Sikoa, the man who screwed him over out of the championship last year. It was deja vu, if you will. It was deja vu. Well, Cody Rhodes, being the resilient man that he is, kept kicking out. And when Solo was about to go for another Samoan spike, John Cena's fucking music hits, and oh my god, was that crowd electric. Because I don't think anyone was expecting John Cena to appear. I know I wasn't expecting John Cena to appear, but out comes John Cena coming down the ramp and giving waste to Solo Sikoa. Hitting him over the, driving him over the top rope into the outside, giving an attitude adjustment to Roman Reigns, and then clearing the announce table and giving an attitude adjustment to Solo Sikoa through the announce table. And then The Rock's music hits. Oh my god, that's when I knew this was getting insane. This was basically Avengers Endgame. This was better than Avengers Endgame. And I know I can't speak for that because I've never seen Avengers Endgame, but this was practically the wrestling equivalent of Avengers Endgame, where you had The Rock come out. And we haven't seen First of all, John Cena's face said it all, but we haven't seen The Rock versus John Cena since 2012. 2012, 2013. We haven't seen John Cena versus The Rock in years, in over a decade. Like, in over a decade. So, man, when I tell you that people were incredibly excited that we were getting John Cena versus The Rock for thrice in a lifetime, for 3 times in a lifetime, is insane. And The Rock, obviously pissed, comes into the ring. John Cena takes his shirt off, takes his hat off, looks around for a bit as The Rock and John Cena are staring down face to face before John Cena does his signature taunt of "You can't see me," before immediately getting rock bottomed. And then The Rock pulls out his weight belt to whip the crap out of Cody Rhodes, because he promised Cody Rhodes that he was going to whip Cody Rhodes, make him bleed, and then give his weight belt with Cody Rhodes' blood on it to Cody Rhodes' mom. Well, all of a sudden, the Shield's music hits. You guys don't know who the Shield is unless you were a wrestling fan back in the 2010s. But the Shield was an old faction made up of Roman Reigns, Seth freaking Rollins, and Dean Ambrose. And as soon as I heard that, I'm like, oh shit, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose are coming out to screw over Roman Reigns. Obviously, Dean Ambrose didn't come because he's now Jon Moxley and now in another promotion, AEW. But Seth Rollins comes out in all Shield gear before immediately getting Superman punched by Roman Reigns. Hello, Lockie. Hello. So glad you're back, Lockie. Anyway. And then Roman Reigns rolls out of the ring. Well, while The Rock gets ready to whip Cody Rhodes again, he's over here standing over Cody Rhodes as Cody Rhodes is trying to get up. And he's like, "Get up, boy! Yeah!" And then, boom! Fucking Undertaker's gong hits. Now, a little fun fact, Stone Cold Steve Austin was supposed to originally come out to face The Rock instead of Undertaker, but there was some traveling issues or something with Stone Cold, or timing issues with Stone Cold, so they couldn't get him out, so they had to do The Undertaker instead, which, honestly, I'm fine with either Stone Cold or Undertaker. Honestly, I feel like it would have been more epic and cooler if it was, Stone Cold, because of the history between Stone Cold and The Rock, but still, it was pretty awesome. And then all of a sudden, the lights go out, hear another gong, the lights come back on, and The Undertaker is behind The Rock. The Rock doesn't realize it yet. He turns back around, and standing there is The Undertaker. Mark Calaway, The Undertaker. In his freaking merch. In The Undertaker's own freaking 6 Feet Under merch. I don't know. But The Rock goes to hit him with his weight belt, only to get fucking chokeslammed into the mat. Lights go off again. The Rock and Undertaker disappear. I don't know where The Rock went. I think he just went. I think Undertaker teleported The Rock out of there. I don't know where he took The Rock. Probably The Rock got sent back to Hawaii or some shit. I don't fucking know. Shout out to Zanny Zap for that one, but regardless, Roman Reigns gets back into the ring and sees a steel chair on the ground, and it is only Roman Reigns standing there. Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes are on the ground. Roman Reigns picks up the chair and looks at Cody Rhodes, ready to hit Cody in the back with the steel chair, only to look over and see Seth Rollins in all Shield gear. And you don't understand this reference unless you look up WWE Plan B. Oh boy. Roman looks for a minute, looks at Seth in all Shield gear, with his back turned to him. And this is really poetic, because Seth Rollins, leading up to WrestleMania, kept telling Cody, "Let me be your Shield." And there's Seth Rollins in all Shield gear. And what does Roman Reigns do? Hit Seth in the back with a steel chair while Seth is in all Shield gear, paying him back for the Plan B stunt all those years ago that broke up the Shield when Seth took a steel chair to Roman's back to break up the Shield. And then Roman Reigns sets up for a spear, only to get countered by Cody Rhodes and set up for a triple crossroads in the middle of the ring. 1 crossroads, 2 crossroads, and a 3rd crossroads. A triple interrupted crossroads. Goes for the pin. Finish the story. And that's it. Roman Reigns' historic 1,316-day title reign came to an end at WrestleMania as Cody Rhodes finished his story, and everyone who was involved in the Bloodline storyline along the way went into the ring to celebrate Cody Rhodes. Cody's mom, Cody's wife, his daughter, I don't know, John Cena, LA Knight, Randy Orton, all of them coming into the ring to celebrate him. It was a heroic victory as Cody Rhodes is lifted up into the air by all these people. It was incredible. It was an amazing sight to see, and what a way to end off WrestleMania 40. This is an instant S tier. In fact, I'd say that this is an S plus tier. S plus plus tier. This is an S plus plus tier. This was the most fantastic. I'd say this is the greatest match in all wrestling history. You know? So, there's that. And that is going to be it for my ranking list today. Oh boy, this was long. Let me see how long that is. Man, I've been speaking for over an hour now. Holy shit. That was literally just the entire stream. But alas, I'm going to have to end this video there, or this stream there, because, oh boy, I went on a speech with that. But that's going to do it for me today. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, do all the things, because you guys are so freaking amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. It really does mean a lot to me. I love you guys so much. You guys mean the absolute world to me. Woo! Okay, and remember everyone, stay safe, be good people, and until next time, my good friends,